Hello, and welcome back to day number 20 of the top 100,000. I'm currently still at the same amount of trophies, but I have gained over 100 times what I previously earned. I'm pushing over the million. So, I am very happy about that. Took a long grind, but it was worth it. So, yeah. And if you do like these videos, please do consider subscribing, as it does help me, and you also get beautiful content. So, yeah. So, why not? So, we're playing with 20% elevation for the drive, which, if we get this decent, this could be a very good shot. Oh, blowing over. That's pretty surprising. Then for this, so I want to play it as close to as possible to the rough, or the edge of the rough, without going over the rough. This is because if I do hit the fairway, yeah, it will be how my opponent experienced it, which is not very good. That should be pretty perfect, as denoted by the perfect shot. Okay, it did hit the rough exactly how I wanted it. So, yeah, this could be £600,000 or coins. So, yeah. Well, he didn't. Our opponent did use all topspin, so that's probably why he went into the water. I'm probably going to do that again. Maybe, I don't know. So, or just land in the rough. Okay. Well, we are playing for an Albie, playing with 5% elevation, and playing with the Goliath. Playing with 2.8 miles an hour winds, I mean. Should be perfect. And hit it great. Not the best, but still, I'm happy with it. 5.5 minutes ago it was. So, yeah. Anyway. We're playing with 10% and 0% elevation. 10% for the drive. This is probably the one that I will be... we don't have any of them, do we? Use the pumpkin, why not? Okay, this might work, or this might work. I really don't know, to be honest. So, yeah. So, yellow.
And you decide to have a shower, Mum's filled that up.
Okay.
But your big bottle, I think you know, Mum told you, but your big bottle's at home now.
Yeah, because it's on my floor in my room.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
do you want to leave it in here, or do you want me to put it on the stairs? Or?
You can put it on the stairs. So, yeah, I did hit the green, no, not the green, the fairway, because that was what I was planning to do. So, yeah, I count this as a mission success, in my opinion, and our opponent almost gets into the rough, but narrowly just escapes it. This is going to be an awkward one. If I just had ever so slightly more side spin, this probably would work. We can't put any time, so we'll have to overpower this, which is slightly unfortunate. But, yeah, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. I got lucky by doing that. Which one is it? You know, it doesn't really matter anyhow. Ooh. So, yeah. We could potentially be going to a shootout. Or we could not. I guess. It depends on the shot, I guess. Very, very close to an albatross, but couldn't quite get it into the hole though, unfortunately. Playing with the Embringer, just playing as normal, hit perfect, and it goes in for a shootout. Nice. First shootout of the day, actually. Can we get our second win, though? That's my question. And if we win this, we might even play a Tour 9. Or a $1 million bet. But you'll have to find out if I manage to make it or not. Okay, with this one, I already lost 20%. So we are going to be playing a lot of wins. 11 wins we're playing. So, yeah. 11.2 to be precise, but probably that 0.2 doesn't really that matter, but as long as it hits the rough first time, it should be good, but never mind. It lands in the rough, but it stays in it. Slightly unfortunate, but could have been better. Yeah, that's right. Okay, our opponent is doing a slightly different strat, where he's trying to get it to roll down the green. And hole in one maybe? Unlucky for the hole in one. But we do lose, unfortunately. So we're currently for a 1-1, 1 win, 1 loss. So yeah. Yeah. So far 1 win, 1 loss. So yeah. If I win this, I'll go up, but if I don't, I'll stay. So that's probably gonna be the rule of thumb. Like, if I have enough to comfortably go up, I will always play one extra game to see if I can or not. So yeah. Okay, very nice wind and very nice wind. It could potentially send it to green. Okay, we got the Thor's hammer. Not bad. So, but it's putting a lot of curl on it, which is very okay. I kind of knew that was going to happen, but yeah. Bro is just sending that ball. That is a long putt. Over the fringe as well. Wow. Now that is something, that is. So here, I'm just trying to make it bounce over the bunker and try and get as close as possible to the green. So, yeah. That's not good. That's into the water. It's mildly infuriating, but you know. Yeah, you can't even see it, it's just that far. Okay, we have one more chance. We have one more chance at this. If we fail this, we fail it all. And that's something that I do not want to happen. So 2.6 is going to be 1.8 rings. Okay. We might be in it for another shootout. Please do not hit the bunker. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Definitely could be a hole-in-one with the right circumstances. So, yeah. Kind of like my opponent didn't get the opportunity to make that put, or I would be completely screwed. So, yeah. Drop it in for a birdie. Could have been an eagle though, but I guess what, you can't have everything, can you? So, on to our second shootout. Oh, this one. Where is it? 20% elevation. Playing with the Apocalypse. It's not the best club, because it's got little backspin on it compared to the Thor's Hammer, which has got maybe is either high 90s or 100 backspin. So, if he gets a very good drive, yeah, I'm kind of cooked here. Okay. 5.02 yard drive to the pin. I could work with that. See, it's like 20 backspin. And here, if you go too far, you'll basically die because of the lack of the slope behind the green. So I'm going to put a tiny bit of underpower on it, and that could be very good or very bad. I didn't think I needed that underpower, so yeah. 13 yards, unfortunate. Yeah. We have lost 2, and that's why we always fact check it. Because of, if we did play a million and we lost, we would only have one game to play in tour number 9, and we did lose that. So we'll be back to square one. So yeah, luckily I didn't upgrade. Playing with Tailwind, the most beautiful kind of wind. And what is my opponent doing? It's going to be some sort of lag. Okay. I don't know why he could have just not center, but yeah, I'm just going to full on send it. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe he saw that he wouldn't go over, and that's why he's doing it. So I'm actually probably going to learn from his, region. And not send it. If it was higher wind, I probably would send it. But as I don't have enough wind, it's probably very risky for me to send it. So, just a normal play. Slightly disappointing that you can't send it. But, yeah. You maybe could have, but there would have been the risk of you getting it into the rough and potentially losing the match. And we do not want that now. So, yeah. It's going to be a tricky shot number 2 for me and my opponent. But my opponent puts a lot of curl on in hopes to make it to the green, in which they do. And Albies the hole. Yeah, we're not going to compete with that. So, yeah. If you can get that in as well, that would probably be one of my best shots, actually. Yeah, okay. Unfortunate, but yeah. So far, we are currently on a 3 losing streak. But that doesn't mean we can climb back though. Because it's always possible to make it back. So, yeah. And at point, and I think at this point, it's just like, how much money can I withstand before completely losing my mind? Okay. So, yeah. And fun fact, if you did not know this, you can send this to green if it's in the ideal conditions. Like, if the wind was pure tailwind and high enough wind, you could send it easily to green. So, yeah. Is very unlucky, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That should be perfect. 4.2 miles an hour and 2.5 winds. So, as long as I hit perfect, it should be a very decent shot. Yep, as I thought, very nice 314 yard drive. Wait, that's nerfed. So he's lost 50% accuracy and 15 power because of his perks that he's using. And also, what do you think about the new update for those who play Golf Clash? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? So, yeah. So, no way. Okay. I was going to say, I would not be happy if that happened twice in a row. But, yeah. Okay. Playing with the Goliath. And I want to go for a rough bump to maybe get it into the hole. So that looks about right. And we're playing with 4.6 miles an hour. Yep, that's right. 4.6. Okay, we did hit a great, so that should still be very good. And that would have maybe gone, I don't know, that wouldn't have gone in if I did hit perfect. Which is not bad, but at least there was definitely a potential for getting it into the hole for an eagle. So on to our third shootout, where we suddenly had a 1-1 win. Let's see if we can make it 2-0. I mean 2-1. And yeah. Last game, let's make it count. Okay. %20 elevation. I'm probably not playing with the sniper here. So, yeah. He's playing with the Tsunami. Probably put all his side spin on, I'm guessing. And maybe a bit of top spin. I don't know. But he just hit great. That might have spoiled his plans. And he just made it onto the fairway. So all I need is to hit it onto the green, and we've got ourselves a winner. So, yeah. Playing with mid of 5.1 range. Probably close to 5. Probably would have been between mid and mid. Also hit great, but I hit great left. Which still secures me the victory. And I'm wondering if Perfect would have maybe had a hole-in-one or not. So, yeah. Wow. 2 games and 2 games won. Pretty happy about that. Currently even, I think. So, yeah. See ya.